All right, what is going on, guys? Today we're doing another podcast, and I hope you guys like the background setup. I wish I had something like lower over here, but I don't know why I put it all the way up here. But yeah, I got the new stuff. I got some stuff over here, but yeah, it makes it more. Yeah, I got the lights, the blues coming down, or more like purplish. But yeah, so today we're gonna talk about obviously if you guys are following the channel, you know I'm at Fort Drum and I'm Army Mechanic 91 Bravo, and this is Scott. He's also at Fort Drum and he's an Army Mechanic 91 Bravo. So he came from the reserves and he's here with us now. And something recently I experienced for the first time was, well, I've been hurt in the Army previously, but I was never sick in the Army. So I got my second COVID vaccine, and I got very ill from it. If you guys know, I think it was a Pfizer shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so, yeah.
Do they have Moderna here?
I don't think they have Moderna. I only ever heard of people taking the Pfizer in the Army, but I got the Pfizer shot.
It's the one that's not tested yet.
And basically passed out. And
basically,
I really passed out. Like I stood up and I just went down. And they're like, all right, so I was at the aid station and I told them how I was feeling, and they took my vitals like every 5 minutes. They treated me well, took my top off and like opened the window because it was really hot, and I was just like dead for a good time.
Good couple hours.
Yeah. Do you have any experience with also, so when you get sick, so it was the end of the day when that happened, and they just, I think we were already out of work, but I would have they just told me to go back to my room. They didn't give me a written slip, but they just told me to go back to my room. But the day afterwards, it went in first thing in the morning, so like we had a 12-mile ruck, and I told them like, hey, they told me to come back if you were sick, and I was sick. So I told them, I'm like, I can't do this ruck. Value my health. Went to the first aid station. I'm still coming off the sickness actually. So I had quarters on Thursday, and today is Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still like stuffy, sore throat still. But yeah, I literally I slept all day Thursday, and so I had 24-hour quarters. So wait, if you get a sheet, it is a DD form 689. DD form 689, and then you fill out and tells you like, hey, this is what's wrong with me. So it can be any sort of thing. Like, for me specifically, I have I had knee pain previously from like running and whatnot. We were doing hill sprints, and after those hill sprints, I squatted down, went to pick something up, and hurt my knee, and I was out for almost 6 months on
PlayStation's doing it to a fucking airplane.
I know, it's hot in here. So I was out for almost 6 months. But my first time was there, they gave me a 2-week profile for military movement, which is just like no running, can't wear gear, stuff like that. No. So you can't go in a military vehicle. Yeah. Yeah. Or it was like limited, so like it says you couldn't stand for more than 30 minutes at a time.
What?
Yeah, I had a pretty good profile. Well, that was like my third one. So it was like 2 weeks, and they did another 2 weeks, and then they gave me a 3-month profile. And then it was just like on and off from there. I haven't been on profile for a very long time. I think that was like August time, so it's almost been 6 months since then, right? August?
Mm-hmm.
Longer than that. Almost 7.
Last time I didn't have to do PT was in AIT. For like, I remember I had like some type of virus.
Yeah, so for us, at least, we have a Unbreakable Warrior program here at Fort Drum. I'm not sure, I've never heard of it on any other base, and I know I've talked to people on other bases and they haven't heard of it, but it's a program where they cater to your weaknesses. It's basically like physical therapy, but it's every single morning. So instead of PT, you're doing physical therapy.
Oh, that wasn't this knees.
Or you're working on, so like for me, like my knees, so like I'd still work on like my upper body, you know, like do bench press, arms, stuff like that. And since I wasn't able to run for a long distance, because for me it was like the impact of like hitting the floor was like messing up my knees, I guess. I like strained my MCL or something, LCL, something like that. I don't even know. So like they would put me on a bike, and I would do a bike instead of like running or something. We would do it a whole day of stretching on Wednesday, which was amazing. I'm like flexible now. I haven't been flexible since like high school, and it's amazing. Like I can run, like now that like coming off that program, like I can run like great, or better than I ever have. I'm gonna say great, not a good runner. Yeah, so like when you're sick, you like, so like it, for me, like flu symptoms, I think is what I put on the paper. And you know, you have to be like honest with them, because if you're like oh, you got diarrhea, you're like yeah. You know, don't just be like, oh no, I have diarrhea. That's like the first thing that came to mind, because they asked me, they're like, do you have diarrhea? And I'm like, it's kind of personal, but yes.
It is bad for me. You got all this symptoms. I'm like, yeah,
no. I'm like, damn it. Ask me if I got diarrhea and shit.
No, I don't even have. That'd be like such an awkward answer. I'd be like everyone heard the question and they're just waiting. Everyone's quiet waiting.
There was like three people. It was like two specialists. Oh no, it was like a specialist, private first class, and then an LT. And they're like, do you have diarrhea? And I'm like, I kind of smiled. I'm like, yeah.
I would have been so awkward, like, said it. I feel like if it was me, like, they would have asked me and everyone would have been quiet. Everyone just would have been quiet. Everyone would have been staring at me and I would have been like, yeah. Like, just whispered it, like, yeah.
Yeah, man, I got diarrhea. I think it was like congestion, cough, runny nose. I had like lightheadedness, stomach pain, diarrhea, chills. What else? So it was like they're just like remarks, and it's just naming stuff that's wrong with you. But it's just like flu symptoms, and just name like what you feel.
I only have 2 symptoms right now.
Right now I'm only like coughing. I need like cough drops. I'm taking like day and NyQuil. So like I think I could have asked for meds, but so like yeah, usually you'll get prescribed medicine and you'll get a slip. It's like computer generated, and you'll get a slip, and then you go to the pharmacy and just pick it up. But if you don't get that, you could walk in and get like certain things like ibuprofen, Tylenol. Like for me, like I know like hydrocortisone, which is like used for like dry skin. I get that. It's just lotion. It's free rather than going to Walmart and paying whatever $5. But I got Dayquil, NyQuil for like $6. So I'm too pressed. The only thing, I still have a sore throat and like a little bit of congestion or runny nose. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, and then I know people, so like buddy here, Q, he had shoulder surgery. So he, at AIT, he like fell down somehow and like fell on his shoulder weird, and then he was having shoulder pain his entire time he was here, and then got surgery for his shoulder, and then he was on convalescent leave when you get hurt. So you get leave. So like if you get surgery, and obviously you have recovery when you get surgery. So there's people that get, I think it's called convalescent leave, I believe.
I've never even heard of that workers' comp.
So like how the person down the hall with the ankle is messed up. Yeah, he just had surgery on his ankle or his foot. So that's why he's been here. So yeah, right now we have a 92 Alpha he had like knee, or not knee, like ankle or like foot surgery. So he's on convalescent leave. So he hasn't been at work in like 2 months. That's why I haven't seen him at work. And then, yeah, so you get a few months off. I don't know if you time it right. You know, like people's been 3 months off. Wash had 3 months off.
That's crazy. Yeah, he said he used to be like the nicest in the water pool.
Dude. I'm not gonna disrespect him. Alright. That's a different topic. Alright. Some people just like to claim they are better at work than what they are. Right? You guys know my background with automotive mechanics. You know, if you guys know any mechanics in the Army that was previously a mechanic, they'll tell you all the other mechanics suck. But I'm not saying it. That's just what other people will tell you. That's not what I'm telling you. Yeah. Anything else in getting hurt in the Army? Any experiences you'd like to share?
When I was in AIT, I had a virus of some sort, and they wouldn't tell me the name of it, but like I was throwing up blood, and I was like, "Is it strep throat?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "Is it the flu?" She's like, "No, it's just a virus." And I was like, "All right." They gave me like a bunch of like fucking antibiotics, and I remember like I went outside of the TMC. We were on our way back, and my drill sergeant was like, "If I beat you back to the barracks, you're fucked." So I'm running back, and I start like puking, and he's sitting there laughing at me, and I just had to keep running, and it was so bad because I just remember.
Did you have a profile?
I had a profile from when I got my wisdom teeth taken out. That's it. I had my wisdom teeth taken out, and they didn't give me the choice to get like knocked out or not. So like, they just gave me like 6 shots in my mouth, and I just remember like hearing and feeling them like scrape out the skin from my like they were just scraping my.
That's
teeth
so
out.
like I can't believe like the way they do dental in the Army.
Oh, I have to make a dentist appointment.
Yeah, I have the number. It's Dental Stone Dental Clinic. That's the one I go to.
Should probably make one for this month.
Yeah.
Like actually this week, Monday. Actually.
I have a
Wednesday.
cleaning coming up. What?
Next run day, bro. I'm making dental appointment.
You gotta do first thing in the morning? Yeah, 7 a.m.
Yeah, I get dental. Yeah, people go to dental during PT, right?
No. Like, I don't know. I guess if someone's like ever at an appointment and we don't know where they are, we're just like, yeah, dental.
Because like every time it's always like, yeah, dental. But like,
dude, one time.
You really can get an appointment for PT during PT.
Yes, you can.
How?
I get it all the time.
That's different. I can't get a dental appointment then.
I'm pretty sure you can. I don't know what time dental opens, but
We'll
like
see.
where I get my appointments, it's like they open at like 7. So I'll get like first thing in the morning.
Is it on base?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking.
I've never been there.
Alright, whatever.
I've never been to any of these places. I'm still new.
I'll show you. It's Stone Dental Clinic. That's where I go.
Is it near Connor?
No.
That's right.
It's kind of near the water tower.
I've probably seen. I don't know.
I'll show it next time we drive by it. I'll tell you. But yeah. So like appointments also like, you have your med pros, and they'll tell you your status on everything. So like even if you don't like the Army forces you to keep up with your dental. So like, you know, people before the Army, like I had cats in the Army with like black teeth and like straight up nasty. No gums. Like they started dipping at 3 years old. Teeth. Like I don't know how else to explain it.
Started dipping at 3 years old.
Bro, like I swear to God. And so, you know, now I think he's National Guard actually. So I don't know what he's doing now, but so
Dipping.
what is? So you guys get half of TRICARE?
Yeah, kind of. So like,
You were Guard or Reserve?
Reserve.
Okay.
So you get some benefits of TRICARE, but you have to pay for it.
How much?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. Did you actually have it, or you're still under your
I
parents?
didn't pay for it. I was still under my parents.
Oh.
I have TRICARE now. I think I don't even know to be honest with you.
Yeah, you have TRICARE now.
Yeah.
It's free. You don't.
We
have
had
to pay.
LHI. So LHI is like MedPros. So you would like use something like LHI.care, and you would go on the website and you would request services, and they would tell you what you needed if you need it. And then for some reason, it always my appointments they would either be in the city or in New Hampshire. So like I wasn't gonna drive into the city. It would take me about like with traffic at like 5 o'clock 5 o'clock at night, it would take me like probably an hour and a half to get there.
Through the city?
Through traffic, yeah. Because it's like backed up every time. Every
Oh,
single
like 5, yeah.
Yeah, like rush hour. And then actually either way. But most of the time when I had appointments, I drove. So I would just go up, it would be right near New Hampshire. But they give me the weirdest places I've never been, like Chelmsford. I had to go to Chelmsford, they had a dental office in Chelmsford one time.
I don't even know where it is.
Like, it was so weird. I don't even know. But
Yeah.
that's all I know about it.
Sounds like guard reserve.
Yeah, LHI is really annoying. They still send me texts till this day.
Just tell them. You're gonna be Tuesday.
Like, I have emails from them. Like,
Yeah, we got the Splez outfits on from the last video. Oh So like what we're planning on doing with the Splez outfits is going to in public and
I'll film, bro. I can't.
What Splez VR does on VR, using those lines and seeing how people react in public to it. Like, obviously, people's gonna know. Like, Splez is like a very well known. I think Splez is a known. He's not.
They're not gonna know.
Like, I don't
We're
like.
gonna go out in public and we're gonna get like charged with harassment.
like no, like I've seen. Oh wait, I don't know. I've seen Splez for a long time.
I have too, but like
we went out in the hallway.
Girls don't know what Splez is.
Like, we went out in the hallway in our Splez outfits, and no one knew like what we were doing. I'm like, I'm Splez, and everyone's like,
once you said it, they understood. But like,
yeah, only two people knew.
We can't walk into a mall wearing those boots, dude.
All right, we got to get like yellow Vans.
Crocs. You like Crocs?
Not getting Crocs.
Why?
They're the same price as yellow Vans.
But Crocs are. I don't have a pair of Crocs yet, so.
I'm gonna buy yellow
I
Vans.
used to have a pair.
I can skate in Vans. I can't skate in
I can
Crocs.
skate in Crocs.
Why would you skate in Crocs?
Why not?
Oh my god.
The possibilities are endless. I'm swimming in possibilities.
You gotta put these babies in 4-wheel drive.
I should get my Hillies from home, actually.
Oh my god.
And my cowboy boots.
See, if we did something like that, we'd have to go to Syracuse.
What?
Like,
Displays?
yeah. Because we couldn't do it locally.
Syracuse Mall?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Syracuse is still kind of local.
No, it's not.
Because everyone goes out there.
Yeah, but they wouldn't automatically think, oh, military.
Yeah, they would, bro. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like you can always tell out military people. Or maybe,
I don't think I look military at all.
Maybe I'm just used to it. Like, you can always tell out military people. Like, you can just tell, like, by the haircut and how they walk around.
I had this haircut before I joined the army.
I had long hair. Well, I had this haircut too, but like, no, you know what I mean. Like,
My hair was like
faded, like always freshly faded.
My hair's never freshly faded.
I don't look military.
I don't think I look military.
But that's just me.
Yeah.
I need to get a haircut.
Everyone that says they don't look military looks military.
Yeah, you look military.
Do I really? Like, honestly?
I mean, I see you in uniform every day, so yeah, you do. You kind of do, just a little bit. Aren't those your OCP?
Yeah, those are my OCPs.
Damn, you look kind of military, bro.
Yeah, just a little bit. In uniform, I look military. I feel like I feel like the people, like, when you think military and civilian clothes, you think, like, the cat that wears,
Nike shorts.
Not even Nike shorts, like,
jeans, no.
And one shorts with a Quicksilver t-shirt that is too small for them. That looks like they've been wearing it from high school and they're like 12 years into the army. The Quicksilver shirt and like a baseball cap with like their unit crest on it. And like their PT shoes.
That's like fresh out of basic training.
No, or they're wearing their battalion
shirt.
Yeah.
The battalion shirt I have is kind of fresh. It's like
you bought one? Oh my god.
Bro, it was in basic. Nah, because like the material was like dry fit. It's mad nice.
See, I have one for here because I can wear it during PT. But they said I don't know, they got mad at me because I wear baggy clothes and I bought a 2X. So I'm wearing these like normal fitting, like I don't know, like honestly, like I hate being in uniform just because I hate tight fitting clothes.
I like tight fit. I like all clothes.
which they have to have like a uniform fit, which is fine. Like it's whatever. But if I'm buying something, I'm not gonna buy it. And like everything I have right now is from Basic.
These are like loose.
These are like honestly, these are too tight for me. I don't like these.
Bro, what? Look at
Like I got a large.
I have a large too. They're coming off my ankle. No, they're comfy though. My Sus Boy sweatpants are definitely not gonna fit.
Bro, I'll buy those off you.
The Sus Boy sweatpants?
Yeah, if you don't like them.
I like them, bro.
If you don't like them, I'll buy them off you.
I like. Oh, I have Lil Peep sweatpants. They're like half purple. No, they're half purple and half black, but they don't have black.
Yeah, I think we should do what other things would you guys like to see us on for podcasts? Thinking
Me marrying girls on the wall.
we could literally just ask girls to marry us.
Oh, and then I'll be like, and I'll be like, oh, and run away.
Psych, I lied.
This
Your
ring
duties
is
are-
mine. That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Anything else medical, military related from your experience?
They don't like to give the first round of COVID shots with the second round of COVID shots, apparently.
Yeah, alright. So Scott came in.
So sometime in May too. Oh, actually, he told me to go to Guthrie. First sergeant.
Guthrie?
Yeah, he said to go check it out.
You talked to first sergeant about that?
Yeah, bro. I was like, first sergeant. I was like, just told me to talk to my chain of command. He's like, no one had any fucking clue what they're talking about. And then I was like, so, you know, he's like, Guthrie gives the first round, so you can just go try there. And then me and Vasquez were supposed to go try yesterday, but I had CQ on Friday, so I couldn't. Or Thursday, my bad.
So yeah, we went together. Oh, I got my second dose. And then-
I went too, but I didn't get it.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, we're only doing second
Well, we
doses.
both didn't get it that day, because they didn't let you guys get it that
Yeah,
day.
that's in the vlogs.
Oh, it is.
They know. They already know.
They know. They know.
Oh, is it name NAIM? He comments on every single video.
And it's
Shout out to this cat.
Naim.
He has a Gen 5 Prelude.
What's that?
It's a Honda.
Oh.
They're cool. I like them. H22
I don't know that much about cars. I'm not a
two?
mechanic.
H22A2, I think. This is VTEC H22. I think so.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
I'm not a mechanic, bro. I'm not into cars like that. I like cars though.
So yeah, usually you'll have your own. So each unit has an aid station, and then unit is attached to people. So,
You know, I didn't know what aid station you were in because Harbaugh was like,
Oh my God,
it's
so-
up there. It's a second building. I went to the second building and I walk in and they're bumping music. It doesn't even look like an aid station. There's shit all over the ground, and I'm like, I'm here to pick up my friend who just got the second COVID shot. He doesn't feel good. She's like, what unit are you in? And I told her, and she was like, oh, it's down there. And I was like, fucking.
what unit was there? Like 431?
It was a different. It wasn't our units. It wasn't mine. It was someone else's.
All right, yeah. So I'm like in the chair, like, and then
God,
they're like,
brother.
all right, you guys see this cat's rank? It's dark on the bottom of it, and it's a PFC rank, so it looks like a sergeant rank. So he was like, oh, we have a sergeant. Like literally, like the LT was like, oh, we have a sergeant here waiting for you.
No biggie.
And I come out, and then he's just like.
The other dude called me Sergeant too. They were
Dude.
What?
When we had the motor pool, and he's like, hey, sergeant. And he's like, oh, so no parade rest.
No, I'm gonna start doing that. Next time someone calls me a sergeant, I'm not even gonna turn around. I'm just gonna be like, drop. I'm gonna be like, push. Then I'm gonna turn around and be like, get up, I'm a fucking PFC.
And they're like,
It's gonna be someone from Alpha, then I'm gonna get in trouble from Alpha. That'd be
Yeah.
very unfortunate, huh?
yeah, there's a lot of beef happening between troops here.
Is it really?
With,
Cut across.
yeah.
Well, not really. I mean, that
Alright, we can. I don't want to talk about that on here.
probably not.
I mean, there's that whole other thing.
Yeah.
Wait,
Dumb people.
waiting for that investigation to be over. Start talking about it.
Oh yeah, it's been a minute, huh? It's been like almost a week and a half. 2 weeks now.
That's gonna be like 3 months, dude.
Really? That's a long time.
So if you guys are stoked on that, hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, pushing some crazy info.
Insider information. But
Someone's gonna see this and be like, I can hear you hinting it.
I mean, we're not talking about anything specifically.
Everyone knows what we're talking about.
Everyone in our, literally, if you're outside of our unit, they have no idea.
Bro, the alpha people just love touching it and looking at it. And like, they were like, starting one was like, oh, like, fucking, like, they keep like, every time someone walks, I stare at it, so I just keep putting the cover over and they keep taking it off.
Yeah, we keep covering it. And then there are people that just uncover it and then just leave it uncovered.
Yeah, like, dude.
Like, that's how,
for a reason.
like, someone's gonna drive by and be like, what the hell?
Yeah, like, I'm over here putting the cover over. 2 minutes later, I'm underneath the truck and like, I hear like, I see the cover drop to the ground and I'm like, dude, really? I just fucking took it.
Wait, the one inside or outside?
Inside.
Oh, yeah, that one too.
I haven't seen the one outside yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like, someone's gonna drive by and be like,
I know
what?
that one's like nice. That one's nice. Brandon.
Bro, when that goes out, which I don't know, like I don't even want to talk about it because I feel like I'm gonna get messed up for it.
Yeah, exactly.
But if that goes out, that's definitely making like anyone that's like on social media with the army or does like army stuff on social media.
We're gonna be another fucking meme.
We already have the shoot house. Wait, I don't even know like what unit we're in.
No, we don't have the shit. That's a dumbass 189 shit.
Yeah.
Definitely not me.
Not me. No more Fortnite.
No more West Point. We're going there. Alpha's going there.
Yeah, we're not even going there.
Yeah, Alpha. I'm pretty sure it's Alpha, right? Yeah, Alpha's going
Yeah.
there.
Also, start doing live streaming. Okay. So I decided either I don't want to do it on this YouTube channel because if we did live streaming, I want it to be gaming related or just general, like, because if I did a live stream, obviously I'm not gonna have a topic every single time. It'd be more like a day to day. So I'll have the live stream going and I'll have the video going. So just picked up some batteries and memory for the GoPro. So we'll have the GoPro going, we'll have the live stream on the phone going. It's lit. So I'm thinking I have younow.com, which I've shown on the channel before. younow.com/Dancing Dragons is my tag. We'll be there. Scott just made one. It's A Bands. Fuck, are you talking? So we're doing that. And just day-to-day life. But if I do end up like, because some people want to see like full jobs. Like I could do like literally do like a 6-hour video live streamed to YouTube of me doing like, I don't know, what takes 6 hours.
Radiator.
Yeah, I mean that's like a 2-day job.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, a radiator.
Hey, well, I mean,
it took us a day, but
well, that's just putting it on.
yeah.
But no, well, I mean, in general, like all you have to do is take off the fucking sideboards.
Well, I feel like
it's really easy. It's just time consuming.
so we do a lot of transmissions. So we have a transmission we're about to put up. I could make a 12-hour video of us putting up a transmission. Like flywheel, starter's already on, but I have to inspect the starter.
Oh, I still have to put up 2 starters and do that fucking.
You haven't done that yet?
I don't have any tools. No one gave me a toolbox to use.
Dude, that was Wednesday.
Oh, and I had CQ the next day.
Oh
well,
my
no,
God.
unless Harbaugh finished in them. They should have finished it because I had to leave. And I never did that feed through, whatever it is, because I don't even know what it means. Like, I've never even seen
Did they even bring it in the bay? It's in the Hardbox toolbox.
Yeah, it's in Harbaugh's toolbox, and it's not even in the bay. And it's under my name, too, like I'm doing, even though I haven't been there.
Alright, but guys, if you want to watch, because I'll take a transmission job, cut it down in 10 minutes. Realistically, a whole transmission job, it could be a day in, day out if it's done the wrong way. which I don't want to say it that way, but no heat shields, connections are not bolted down.
Oh, yeah, everything's still
Which-
in the transmission, by the way.
What?
Everything's still in the transmission, by the way.
All right, well, we have to take that off and get a new one. So, but I could do if you guys really want to see it, like just straight working, transmission out, transmission in. Because I don't know. I wouldn't find that interesting. I wouldn't. I don't like watching long or 12. I wouldn't watch like that.
15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, but I would put it into different clips. I know my brother, that's the stuff he likes to watch. And bolt for bolt, full jobs. And my brother would watch a 6-hour video of doing a whole engine swap, bolt for bolt. And you can see like what we do, what we talk about, and like operators coming up to us.
You're gonna see a whole lot of me getting help on what I'm doing.
Yeah, like it's just me yelling at Scott, like, Scott, why are you taking so long to do this? Scott, why don't you do this?
Bro, the angle is always bad. It's always the angle of it.
But I have enough camera equipment, tripods,
Would they
memory
let- would
cards.
They let you do that?
and I'm just doing it on my phone.
What if you use the little shorty GoPro stand and like leave
I wouldn't have enough. Or I mean, three batteries might be enough to do a day.
Because like, you know, the
But if
shorty
I
one,
have it
it's
on,
like this tall, right?
yeah.
You just put it right under like the hood almost, and then just like face it towards us while we're working.
So
And the GoPro's kind of like zoomed down.
I mean, so if we do that, which we could do, like that would be cool to just have full jobs, because you know there's people on this or in the army that don't even know how to do a transmission. Like there's specialists in the army. There's even sergeants in the army that don't know how to do transmissions. And that's just not me. That's not me disrespecting anyone. That's just me being factual. There was people that I have met that is an E5 rank that have not done a transmission on a Humvee. And if I did ask them to, first thing they would jump to is an MSD. Which,
It's the book way. That's the way you're supposed to do it.
which isn't the fastest way. You know,
We used to get yelled at for not using the MSDs.
like if you did, realistically, if you did a transmission right, take you working days?
1 or 2.
No.
Need more?
5 or 6. Because look, we had everything connected. So the transmission we're doing right now, it was the
Worst one because it was covered in fucking heat shields and old.
yes. So it was the OE transmission that came originally with that vehicle. Everything that I have done to that vehicle to take it off led me to believe that, because there's very specific things that people don't put back on, or you don't have to put back on, right? Like different heat shields, because there's like 6 different heat shields just on the turbo manifold. There's like, you know, like random things, which by all means probably doesn't even, I mean, they're there for a reason, but mind you, these trucks are 30, 40 years old. So the amount of engineering going into these is like ridiculous. So
Especially with the amount of miles on it.
if we did that, put the heat shields all back together, like everything, I'm saying like 5 or 6 days. That's job done right.
Not putting the heat shields back on.
Not putting like realistically, if we just wanted the truck to drive, day out, day in, and that's if it didn't already have all the. So like that's like when you're looking at 2 or 3 transmissions that's already been in that truck, that people working on it is just getting it to drive, which that works, and the only thing that messes up these transmissions.
Flushing the vehicle above 20.
No, that's not even a thing. So what messes up those transmissions is operators,
Burning it.
yeah, like burning out, like just don't know how to drive. That's what it comes down to. But
Like floored in like first gear.
so yeah, like if you guys want to like
Much
a day job, transmission in, we could do it. Fucking what, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. transmission. That's easy. As long as it's cured to the transfer case and we get it lined up, everything else is just easy. Shift linkages, transfer case linkages, exhaust, rear drive shaft, front drive shaft.
You need to take out the exhaust though, right?
You always have to take off the exhaust.
I swear me and Harbaugh didn't take out the exhaust that one time.
I probably already took it off.
Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
you did leave. That's right.
So front drive shaft. It's literally the only thing in for a transmission. It's so easy on these trucks. It's front drive shaft, rear drive shaft, transfer case linkage, transmission linkage, and exhaust,
All the lines,
and then the lines and electric connections, which
the cross thing, the
cross member.
and then there's a little fucking
But that's holding up the transfer case.
yeah.
So just those things, it's very easy to do a transmission. But then you're looking at people doing transmission first time, where if it's the simple, like without heat shields, just basic, put it up, put it in, get it to drive, take us a day. It's taking people 8 days to do just that. Because they don't know, oh, where's this bolt? Can't keep track of my bolts, can't keep, whatever.
In a bag.
It's the difference between people that have experience in mechanics and people that just read off of a computer and do their job.
I hate reading off the computer, so I don't do it.
So you'll learn more going into it, not knowing what to do. So for me, I'd rather have people fail at doing transmission, take long, and learn.
Just look at the computer.
Yeah, but I mean,
Who was saying, was it Sergeant Reed who was like, I don't know, who was it said they read the TM, like, from top to bottom? And
it was one of the new NCOs that we got. I don't want to say names. So that's how you learn. That's how you learn. You gotta read the TM from top to bottom. That's the only way you learn.
I just wouldn't. No
I've
disrespect.
never, in my year and 3 months at this duty station, I have never read a TM other than ordering parts.
Yeah.
The only thing I will do is order parts. Even like wiring, I will make my own wiring schematics before I look at a TM and find a wiring diagram.
It's just too much. And they have the stupidest things, like searching up a part. It'll be like the most, you'll literally put it as its name and it won't be by its name. It'll be some dumb thing on something that's not related to. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll have like a bolt or a part you need in a section for like a fucking engine, but it'll be for like the side of the vehicle, like behind the passenger seat.
I mean, I don't know. I'm actually pretty good with like ordering parts.
I've only done it like 3 times. I only ordered the transmission and
I'm gonna start making you order parts then.
no, I'm playing right now.
Alright guys, but I'm saying that's the end of today's video. Only want to do a half hour. We're about 40 minutes in. But if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below what you guys want to see on the channel. Say that every single time, no one says anything. Other than Clash of Clans shields, I will get you what you want to see. He has a M1165 and he needs specific diagrams.
How much did it cost?
I don't know. It's like a $200,000 truck.
Yeah, but demilitarized, they're like what, 5,000?
I don't know how much they are demilitarized.
But
But
they're actually kind of cheap.
he needs like he wants to see the wiring behind an 80-mile-per-hour speedo and the transmission light wiring and cables for the TS transfer case or TC, sorry.
TC.
No, transfer case.
Oh.
So yeah, I gotta get that to him. But I'll put that in a video. What do we call it? Clash of Clans Shields video. But subscribe for semi-daily content. I want to get more like talking style videos. Just, I feel like I have a lot of information I want to put out there, and I need to put it out there. So, enjoy. Dancing Dragons out. Peace.